Good morning. You'll have to excuse the state of my skin, the state of my hair, the fact that I'm wearing a dressing gown. But I've made a lot of excuses to not make this video. I've thought that I've needed to look perfect so that people would actually have some sort of reason to stick around and watch the screen while I say what I have to say, but I really realize that doesn't matter. I don't really want to be watched. I'm not really intending for this to take off or anything, but I wanted to address my subscribers on this channel because we have a lot to talk about. Let's start with the past. If you're subscribed, you're probably subscribed from years ago when I had a persona of Weeby Wolf, which was where I wanted to create a wholesome e-girl brand. I wanted to make anime reviews because I love reviewing things. I'm studying English literature now, and I will have known you from then, and that was a long time ago. I'm very different now. In the present, my life kind of consists of mornings where I have cups of tea, I play guitar until I feel my soul is satisfied, and I just live a lot more simpler now, and I live a lot more in line with being a human being, and that is why I'm here. I feel like in this world, we're going to see humans kind of grow extinct in a way. I think the world is missing a real raw human component. I've been hearing a lot about AI. I've been seeing a lot of edited photos on Instagram. I think even the way people interact now is really manufactured, manufactured. Yeah, it kind of is manufactured. People are really influenced by commercialized things, and people live their lives in this way that I just don't feel is very real a lot of the time anymore. And if we're going to go extinct, I kind of want to put my story out there. It doesn't need to have a lot of eyes on it. In fact, it probably won't, because we're trying to get rid of all trace of being human. So, I'm not expecting people to want to sit around and listen to a human in her dressing gown with a cup of tea talking about being human. But that's the beauty of human nature, I think. The world is going to move on. The human race will one day go extinct, and all of our stories will be forgotten. How many of us live our day-to-day lives and no one remembers any sort of little thing? This is forgotten and drowned out by that. That's kind of the poeticism of it, So it's kind of good. And in that, why am I even making a video then? Why don't I just live my life in silence? I love humans. I think it would be nice for one scrap of their little forgettable existence to stick around, so I'm going to make videos. And in the future, those videos are going to look a little bit more like personalized, addressed videos. The last video I made was kind of just a little experiment. I was addressing Asmongold, and I was kind of presenting a counter-argument about why I believe AI is going to create a sense of apathy, why I think AI is going to harm interpersonal connections between people and everyday little interactions. And I think I will continue to address people in my YouTube videos going forward, such as how I'm addressing my subscribers here and just catching you guys up on the last few years in a way. I'll make some music videos. I write my own songs. I sometimes write poetry, and none of it's very good. So, if you want to hear raw human stories, human music, stick around. If you want to be a fellow human with me, stick around. And if you don't, then don't. I don't mind. And I wish you all the best in the rest of your life if we don't see each other again. I'll also be making some videos about things that I've learned. I feel like there's a lot that I've kind of learned recently. I've always been really introspective and also really, really self-critical. Sometimes to an extent where it hurts me. But recently I've got to a really good point where I'm just using everything to benefit me. and come to a place of peace. I'm on a quest to, in the future we're going to see me, I'm chasing enlightenment, essentially. And in that, there are a lot of flaws I've noticed within myself and how to fix them. And that's been a lot of hard work. It's been a very vulnerable process. Honestly, I don't really want to throw all that that vulnerability and that hard introspection out. I want to kind of catalogue it for the future so that I can hold myself, accountable. I have this backlog of things that I've achieved, things like that. So that's what you're going to be seeing. You may not have a good understanding of it. I probably didn't explain it very well, but it's very hard to explain. And I just wanted to try to anyway today. I haven't taken a sip of this yet, so it's grown cold. I'm going to. And it's nice to see you again. I wish you the best day today. I don't need to say any more. Enjoy it. Get some sunshine. And, be well. I'll see you around.